especially in this one. I mean, not especially, but in this particular zoo. I remember going years and years ago when Mikey was little, and one of the monkeys was actually communicating with me, showing me stuff and trying to pass me like blades of grass, and after wanting some of a drink and things like that. And then sadly it showed me where the bolts were on the enclosure, and was trying to ask me to open it, and it broke my heart. But the monkeys looking off the signage that was there were like ex-circus ones and things like that, so they wouldn't have been able to be rehabilitated and let loose anyway. But it's a bit. It is definitely for me personally. It's one of those, you know. I mean, they're best off in the wild. If you're going to see it, like when we go and watch the dolphins in Anglesey, it's lovely. It's lovely to see them. Or, you know, if there's if an animal approaches you rather than you going to search it out, you know, it's nice that way. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to get into that anyway. I'm sure they'll have their the good points and the bad points to everything, isn't there? Right, so we're going to turn off here. Now, the promenade is the next turning, isn't this turning? So this one will take us past Arias Park, where we get there's like a big skate park. They've got shows. I think this is a leisure centre. I've never actually been. So you've got Promenade. Sorry, I tell a lie. Promenade to the right. I thought I read that straight on. So Promenade to the right, and then we've got the High Street and whatnot this way. So we will go to the High Street now. Really, what I should have done was I should have asked Spud to turn off at the Clandullas site, because I forgot about that sign. Sorry, the Clandullas sign, because you come into Colwyn Bay that way. So currently we're going into Old Colwyn, and then if we'd have gone through past the Clandullas sign, coming that way, the back way into it, you'd have started up at the top of the High Street. So we're kind of doing a bit back to front, but right. So according to this, we are Colwyn Bay to the right and Old Colwyn to the left. So what I'm thinking, do you want to do that? Yeah, right, do that. So we're going to go Colwyn Bay to the right. Cars will pull out on us. Colwyn Bay to the right, which is now. And then when we'll do the promenade backwards maybe, or we'll do the promenade however we do it. There's a police headquarters. And then we'll do the Old Colwyn on the way out, which is basically the opposite to what I'd been thinking in my head, but obviously I hadn't communicated across to the driver. So anyway, yeah, so we're in Colwyn Bay now. Neck, losing it. Building now. Right, there we are, Colwyn Bay. Like I said, we'll have a drive down the High Street, the main High Street. Then they've actually got a lot off the side streets. They've got I know they've got a Home Bargains, and they've got an Arndale centre. They've also got like eateries and bars and things like that, and hairdressers on the side streets. It's very pleasant to look at. The whole area is lovely. Same as everywhere, there's a lot of shops that have closed down, but I mean that seems to be the way of the world at the minute, doesn't it? probably, I don't know how clear it is, but you will probably see there is a lot of eateries. There's a lot of coffee shops, which isn't a bad thing. But then, like, you've got the French polishers, you know, like really old-fashioned businesses that are still operating, which is really nice. Just gives the whole town a different feel. Hopefully they won't alter too much when they start bringing in new stores. Down that street there was a chip shop. Take your time, children. Down that side street. Subway's having a refit, I think. Station looks nice. Yeah, so that's down that side street there where the station is. There's a load of shops down there. Well, I say a load, there's a handful of shops, but it's another area of it, and it's like cobbled streets. Same on that side. A couple of banks. The new, well, it's not that new, but the new council offices that everybody does not understand why the heck they built that. It costs so much money to build, and especially since COVID, they don't really put people in it, so it seemed a bit pointless. Right, so we've got the turning for the promenade here. I think we'll take that. Again, absolutely love these old black signs. So I think what we'll do is we'll have a general drive about, and then we'll probably get out at some point and just pick out a couple of highlights of the area. Cycle lanes around here as well. So how far up the prom are we? Maybe we shall go left first and then drive up the rest. The Toad is really nice. That had a fire a couple of months back, and it looks like it's all sorted now. Beautiful golden sandy beaches. Properties down here are beautiful. There's a lot of parking spaces as well. So this is the new area of the beach. I don't know whether you can see all the blue. I can't drive down there. Right, okay. So how do you get down there? You must. Right, we need to do a bit of investigation on this one, because at one point you could drive all the way down. Now you can't, but there's cars there, so you can get down there. We've just got to find a way to it. I'll pause it and join it as we find it down. I think basically it's just going to be to a point where we turn right. So. Right, okay, I think we've found the entrance. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to pass the entrance, drive a bit further down, and then turn round and come back that way. But we are going to walk this on a nice sunny day, stop off for some ice creams, a couple of pints, I think. Not sure how much you can see. I'm hoping you're seeing it. You can see a lot. Kaylee Arms is very popular. And to your left there are shops at the high street, but I'm sure this area now is Rhos-on-Sea, if I'm right. I don't think this is classed as Colwyn Bay anymore. Yeah, the harbour view. Yeah, so it is. So this is Rhos-on-Sea now, which is basically, it's just the end of, it's like a suburb of the larger area, but they've got their own stuff going on here as well. So you've got your own pubs, high streets again. We'll do a vlog down here, mini golf there. We'll do a separate vlog, I think, down here when we've got our walking feet on. We'll get to the top of here and we'll spin round. If you've watched some of our older videos, it's also this way. If you carried on down this road, you would get to Promenade Bay. So if you carried on going down this road, you'd get to Llandudno. But Promenade Bay is also this way, and this is where you come to Angel Bay and the seals, where you see the seals in the wild, which is another lovely thing to do if you can do it. So I think just get that into shot. There you go. So the corner there is a little orme, got a big orme in the background and a little orme there, and the little orme is where the seals are. So I think if we can turn around, we have to go down one of these other streets, and then we'll double back on ourselves. So we've just turned round. As you can see, Llandudno is 4 miles to the left, and Colwyn Bay, there'll be the centre of Colwyn Bay, or Colwyn Bay town centre, wherever they say it is 2 miles. So I'm assuming it's the town centre, because obviously the promenade isn't 2 miles away. Right, so what you might notice is what I was trying to say earlier, is the amount of cars just pulled up, or the amount of people you'll see that are just sat on benches. I think the place is just really serene, and it makes people, want to do this. I don't know how easy it will be to see, but on the left, not far from here, is what's known as the whale's tail. I have put a picture on Instagram of it. It's basically it's made up of these rocks and whatnot, but it does look like a whale's tail, and it is affectionately known as that in the area. But yeah, we'll definitely have to have a look around Rhos, because Rhos is lovely as well. We haven't spent much time in Rhos either in the past. I think because we tend to start in Colwyn Bay and wander down. When we get to this point, this is kind of like our turning point to walk back. But yeah, it's a nice area. Right, so if you can see on the left, all the like the abstracty bits and whatnot, but they're all interactive. Like you can see that child now playing on what's possibly seating or a leisure activity. But that's kind of how it all is here. The seats here with the orange, they've got Wi-Fi charging. USB charging. That's not Wi-Fi. Not sure what the parking charges are down here now. But I think maybe we should have a look. Do they not charge down here anymore? Lovely golden beaches. Imported a lot of sand. So I can't actually see a parking meter, which is odd because I would assume there would be one. see the sand's beautiful, isn't it? These are all new. And so I can't see anything to do with parking restrictions at all. There's no signs, unless this is one now. So look, they've got plenty of disabled parking. No. Looks like there'll soon be more opening up. These are those musical things I was on about, musical statues. I think there is more. In fact, yeah, these we had a go on them last time we were here. Ah, right, okay, so the part of the promenade we're in now is still classed as Rhos-on-Sea, but they're doing the whole area up as a whole, so there's a sign for Colwyn Bay. We'll get to this next instrument thing, and I think we'll head back to the car and drive a bit further down, go and have a look at the pier. Like the colours they've used. I thought they were putting palm trees down here though, that was the thing, because they were meant to be making it look, teaching sign language. Ooh. I like that. Then they've got and you'd be surprised how many adults play with them. Right, we'll head back to and they've got what is it, EV charging, is that what you call it? Electric charging. They've got loads of those. Not that there's a massive amount of electric cars down here, but the whole area is really pretty. Right, so we're back at the vehicle, and we have just been speaking to a few people that are parked up and that are walking about. And yeah, we didn't see any meters, neither have they, so we're either all taking a massive gamble or there aren't any. And then it came to my attention, well, our recollection, that there was a big hoo-ha, I think it was on Facebook Connect to be quite honest, suggesting that the whole area eventually is going to be a ultra low emission zone, I think that's what they call it, where basically they charge you to come in and out. Now that actually would make complete sense here, because A, there's no parking meters, and there are further up. And there are further up, what's that say? No caravan or motorhomes beyond midnight. Right, okay, till 8 AM. So yeah, so that is their current parking restrictions. So but if they do this ultra low zone thing, ultra emissions low zone thing, it basically means you get charged to come in the area in your vehicle. And that's not by toll. I don't actually know how that works. I think it's like the Runcorn Bridge now, where they just take your plate, and then if you don't pay it, they send you a nice fine. So I think it's one of them where if you come into it, you're automatically saying that yeah, you agree to the, you know, the conditioning. Which, would they make more money that way? Possibly. I mean, it's not. I'll be honest. It might put some of the locals off coming down that walk the dog and things like that, or the ones that just sit on the front, which loads do. And I don't know how far it's going down, whether it's just this little bit of an area or they're taking it down the full promenade. But it might put some people off in the vehicles. I mean, I know that is the actual point of this low emission zone, but in honesty, it would kill the area. I mean, the thing is with this area anyway, it's not, I suppose it doesn't make the council a huge amount of money other than on the parking side of things, because there's not a huge amount of shops and things like that on here. It's not one of them sort of promenades. It's not Blackpool Promenade, you know, where you've got your donuts shops and everything else on here. It is really, like I say, it's a walker's or a picnicker or a, you know, a sit out and have a coffee or a bag of chips type promenade, which is why I think it's got that different feel to it. But yeah, I don't agree with the ultra low thing. It depends if it's going to work out, you know, the same or better than the parking, I suppose. As you can see, like I say, now it's 6 o'clock and there are still plenty of vehicles down here. They sell nice coffee and they do oat milk. Electric stations there. So see this part of the promenade, you see all the meters, you do pay for this. You've got the big Colwyn Bay sign there to your right. Left. Don't know my left and rights. Here's the pier. Go and take a look up at that. Yeah, you park up, we'll go and have a quick walk up that, and then the I've already forgot what it is now, the opposite side. We'll have a look. There's a mural, so we'll have a look at that as well. So if we can park up somewhere around here, that'd be ideal. Plenty of spaces. In the distance there, not so far off, is it's a restaurant, a park, and they've got a really nice view top. Up there, they've got their own car park. But they have got their own car park, but they've got their own sort of like viewing platform on the top. It's a really pretty area. We haven't actually used that restaurant yet. It may be worth giving it a go. See the dark clouds above. Don't think we're going to miss this rain, to be quite honest. You can see the whole area is really popular. We'll have a walk down to the... Oh, let's see what they're charging actually at the minute. For everybody else. So we have... What's that? Oh, different times. So peak time... September, there we go, right, so currently, right, so 1st of May to the 30th of September, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m, after that it's free. It is £5.50 for 4 hours, over 4 hours £7.50, and then out of season is £3.80 for 4 hours and £5.40 for over 4 hours, so I don't think that's excessive. And then the blue badges are for free. Mobile homes are permitted between 11 and 8 a.m. That's basically to stop everyone sleeping for free while camping. So these benches actually were put in a long while ago. Ooh, and we've got some caution tape on a couple, so maybe some of them need some work done. This was part of the flood defences. Let's see how long that stays like that for. Just find it odd that they can send somebody out with some red and white tape. I would think it would be quicker to send somebody out with some wooden nails, but see, this is typical Britain. No, typical British holiday. How, well, old-fashioned typical British holiday, seaside holiday, sandcastles in the sand. Well, they're not going to build them anywhere else, are they? But you know what I mean. Sure, that dog smelled at me. No, I reckon it did. We did try to do a live here once, and it's a signal. We can't see my signal now. I don't know. It's either we moved too quickly and we just couldn't keep a stable signal, which was a shame. Because I would like to do a live here, for the sunset. Some silhouettes on the beach. I think they're really, really, what's the word? I'd say impressive. I don't want to use the word impressive, although they are effective. There they are. I've seen them in a few places now. Right, so the old pier, I'm sure, was bigger, and the old pier had it was a wooden pier, but it had wooden structures on it. So this one, whilst pretty, I think we've got to go around, doesn't have the same grandeur. These seagull things they've added to the wall. I need to learn some more descriptive words. Seagull things don't really say anything. I wonder if it's worth actually heading into town from here. Because that is the train station. No, it's not, I don't think. We'll have a look. Let's see, it's really decorative. And they weren't, like I say, they weren't about putting stalls on it, but I've just never seen it happen. Right, so I do actually think this is the way to the train station. I like that it's classed as a selfie spot. They've shoved a load of bins in front of it. The bins could be better placed, I've got to say. But I love stuff like this. I think there should be definitely more like graffiti art. I mean, look at these old, dank and derelict walls, and then you walk out to something like that, which is a massive improvement. And it's also telling a tale of the actual area, even the dinosaurs, because they did used to have a dinosaur land. I can remember, I don't think it's that long ago, to be honest, but I mean, what, 43 now, so maybe it might be a while ago. But I remember when you drove down the A55, there used to be a dinosaur, like a big resin dinosaur that would be, you would see it. We never got to go, but I can just remember seeing it. and that must have been the entrance for it, or the advertisement for it. We'll have to look online, see if I can find anything about it, because it's we're on the cycle path, so if we get run down, it is our own fault. Let's see what we come out to. Again, don't forget it's after hours, business hours, so I wouldn't expect any shops to be open really. But if you're coming here by train, bearing in mind that our train system runs the coast, so you get some fantastic views from the train. Okay, that's not so much fantastic view. There's a train station itself. I think they could always do something. I think they need to get, like volunteer artists to do things up. I mean, an old murky wall, turn it into something like that, and it's something beautiful. I have seen it springing up more and more, and it does definitely improve the place. So we'll see if we can get across this crossing. Head. Love that clock. Right, let's have a look. See the difference? I mean, that will look nice once it's been done up. Hopefully, anyway. Right. Actually, it's up for sale or up for rent? What is it? It was a pub. So we'll take a walk up here. Seems like it's like work in progress. Boots. That looks like it was a Boots. Maybe they've moved. Oh, see another bit of art there. Amusements. They have got some over 18 slot machines there for anyone that's interested. Fish and chips. Oh, and it's Friday, Fish and Chip Friday. Actually looks very nice in there. Peacock's closed down. It's closed down in Milton. So we've passed some of these before. So I love places like that. Yeah, that's a bit random. That's a bit of me. See, I love all these independents. Shame when places shut down. Oh, we have a 5. Do we have another one? That one hasn't got one as of yet. Right, okay, I think. See if we can make our way back to the promenade and finish it off up there. And these, I love an emporium. Absolutely, it's closed obviously. So I'll look through their window. Absolutely love an emporium. It's like our house. Very eclectic. See straight away them scales remind me of my nana's. This is why I love stuff like that. We've actually got those vases with lampshades. Spud has got a chef similar to that. Spud used to be a chef. I bought him a while ago. I love that pub sign. How much is that? That would be brilliant in our pub shed. And this is where you find all sorts of stuff like that would go. Have we got opening hours on there? No. Right, I think we're just going to have to take our chances and come to a more reasonable hour. And have a good look through there. They look like they have some good bits. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. The shopping centre. The Bayview Shopping Centre. Which is it likely to be shut? I would think probably it would be, but we'll have a look. Handy, there are toilets there as well. Oh. That looks nice. Oh, they've got Heron's Foods now. I could do with nipping into there because they've got my oat milk for 29p apparently at the minute. Another 5 hygiene rating. Are we closed? I think we will be. Let's see what times they're open. It won't be now. Oh, is it now? Till 8 o'clock? That is actually really good time. The shops might not be open till this time though. Let's have a look. Right, okay, so yeah, the shops like I thought would be shut. It gives you an idea of what's in here anyway. That would be open if you were here at a normal hour of the day. But they have got a Morrison's and I'm trying to think is it Home Bargains in here? Which is probably why it's open till 8. What's that? And that's their parking terrace. Which again isn't bad. If you're nipping into Morrison's, you're not going to be more than an hour, so you're getting that for free. What's that? Home Bargains. I think that was Home Bargains. It is now a designer outlet. So that's changed. I'm going to nip and see if they've got my milk. Right, so we're back at the towards the train station. Beach is a 4-minute walk. So that's where we'll head back to the vehicle and we'll drive the rest of the prom. And then that will do us for today. We'll have a proper walk and visit maybe some cafes and stuff like that when the weather's nicer and when we've got a nice day to spend here. Right, there we go. So we're back in the vehicle. It's not actually a very good road to reverse on there because you don't get to see anything till it's already coming. I I'm assuming people aren't just going to drive straight into us, but the prom does get very busy. I think maybe I'd suggest, if you get the opportunity, to reverse park. And there's a load of the local youths enjoying the start of the bank holiday weekend. These up ahead toilet block, they are for free use. There are a heck of a lot of walks, that being one of them to the right there. Yeah, there's a lot of walks and cycle paths and things like that. That you honestly, you could spend so much time here. Nice lot of picnic benches on the right there. So you sit there over again, eating your picnic, overlooking the beach. Still work getting done here on the sea defences. This area hasn't been upgraded the same as the other, not as of yet anyway. But the beach here apparently is one of the newest beaches, classed as one of the newest beaches, because they've started it virtually from scratch again. They've put in all the sand and stuff like that, and they're making improvements all the way along. In fact, we had Michael Portillo even did a section on it quite recently. Actually, it was on the TV. Drive down there now, because you never used to be able to. They stopped it, and you can. Oh, nice. So we'll have a look down here. This has been closed for ages, because they were doing all this new works on there. So we've not seen it down here yet. In fact, the last vlog we did, we actually walked down this section, but this section had no paving on that side, and there was just the trucks and the diggers and whatnot everywhere. I think they did like a section for fishing off, I think. I don't 100% know. So we'll have a drive down here. Like I say, when we've got more time where we can explore properly, we'll invest some proper time through the day, stop off at a few places, try a few things to eat and drink. The building you can see up high on your right, that used to be a restaurant. Now apartments, but what a view that had for a restaurant. Like they've got a viewing platform here, but I think people do go fishing off it. But the cycle path actually takes you right the way through the Welsh coast, so you could hop on in Prestatyn and cycle right the way through to Llandudno quite happily. Well, say quite happily, you might be out of breath, but you can. And this is where everyone used to park for the waves crashing over, but obviously it's been changed. There's a bike pump that I was talking about a while ago. More nature passes, Fairy Glen. It's coming to the end of the day, so yeah, my brain does not function correctly. There's so many nature trails and whatnot in the area. It's lovely. Right, we're going to try and get back to the main road, so we can drive up through the town to the section that we didn't get to pass. Although, to be quite honest, yeah, I can't remember which way it was either. We'll have to wing it and see if we just land right. There is like a botanical gardens as well in the area to have a walk around, again, have a picnic. It is definitely a good weather place, although like I say, if you're a dog walker and whatnot, that promenade, especially like times through the storm. Oh, there it is now. There's your botanical gardens. When it's high tide and things like that, and there's wind, people are really do like to be in the area. That is just a bit of good luck. We have landed right where we were hoping. Right, okay, so we are now at the top of Colwyn Bay. Have we passed it? If we don't pass an Aldi, we have missed a section. But this would have been the old road into Colwyn Bay. This is the way that we take if we don't fancy going the A55, or when we know the A55 is likely to be busy through main holiday season, so we'll come in through the back way in. I think we have missed it. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed it. It's a bit random and a bit stuck together. Yeah, it wouldn't be what I would have liked to have planned for the day. Normally, when me and Spud come out together, we we do a bit more walking and visit a few more places. Obviously, the places here today were closed because of the time we've arrived. I mean, that's literally down to our own doing. We do actually plan at some point of staying in the area, because I mean, over night time you'll get different. We've probably a crossover at time at the minute, so you'll get the shops that shut through the day, and then you'll get places that open up of an evening for the for like meals and stuff like that. So the time we've arrived really probably was not the best, but anyway, we've got to have a bit of an explore, and hopefully it's made you want to come and visit. Because like I said, there's plenty to do here, and a bit of stuff for everybody. Right, okay, so we will leave it there, and we shall see you in the next one. Bye.